Hey guys, it's time to sweat with Sempai. You're probably wondering why I'm sitting on the couch with all these papers next to me, but I'm going to give you some resources that you can use at home to practice. That's right, Dolly. Can I borrow that? Can you drop it? So what we're going to do, she's been doing it all day. So what we're going to do is just look at a lot of things that we can do at home. So what I encourage you to do is practice from one category of your training at home. So if you're a karate student, think of basics. That would be one major category. This is your whole list of basics at home. I know my black belt candidates have this, and yeah, thanks for messing up all my papers. You guys are awesome. And this is a big list. If you do all your basics today, tomorrow, all throughout the week, you're going to be really good at knowing them all. And if you don't know them all, then you'll know what to ask for, right? And then my black belts, you have bigger lists of basics, right? There's a whole other page on this thing you can practice. So see, black belts, see who can do that whole second page of those advanced basics. And then, you know, that's just the basics things. And then, excuse me, you know, my weapon students, you have all of the basic movements listed for that second stripe down here. So every belt has those different lists that we can follow, right? So I hope you have all of your requirements at home and you could follow those. So think of basics. That's a really good thing you can do. And Tai Chi students, I didn't forget about you. You have all of your postures on the top box of your requirements, so find those as well. And my Arnist students, you have them too. All those basic skills, the striking, the disarms, the basic drills that you have, the ground fighting. There's a lot of material in there. So go back to your old papers, see if you can do the basics. Usually the second stripe in our arts is the forms. So karate students, that's kata. Tai Chi students, you have different various forms you're working on. See if you can do all your katas or forms this week, right? Or do those next week after this week is basics. So take one category and work it, right? Really work it to the bone, exhaust your profession as much as you can. The third category for my karate students would be sparring or kumite skills. So ippon kumite, sanban kumite. At the more advanced levels, it's freestyle kumite and freestyle one-step sparring, as well as my black belts have 11 through 16 that you should be learning. And then freestyle against the kicks. So that's really fun. Tai Chi students, you have things like push hands. Aikido students have randori and lots of skills like that. And then usually our last category is self-defense. So maybe applying those katas in self-defense or self-defense skills that's listed on your requirements. So really look at your requirements and make sure that you have something to practice. The last thing I ever want to hear when I make those phone calls is that one of my students is bored at home. Because if you're bored at home, that means you're not using these things that are right in front of you. And usually it just takes a little bit of effort to do this, to pick it up and read it, and then see if you can do it all, right? So much technology nowadays, we don't pick up papers, but papers are really fun to use, right girls? So use those papers at home, and let's see if we can all, oh yeah, mess them all up like that and have some fun. I'd love to hear about who's sweating with Sempai. This is all the curriculum I use to teach my classes and a lot of other things. So here, Dolly. Up, sit. Good girl. So see if you can practice at home and sweat with Sempai. Good. Oh, I gotta catch that. Bye, guys.